never loved smiling until I realized that, okay, not my bottom one because these ones are crooked, but my top teeth, you would swear I have veneers. You would swear I have veneers. Look at that. Anyways, I realized that all the time when I start a video, I don't even say hi. I don't want to, even the day my videos are like better quality and now we're doing like real actual content, there's not gonna be, hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. Are people not tired of hearing that? But anyways, I'm back. Don't mind me looking here. I have my notebook because I feel like all the time I come on this, when I come on the camera, I just end up yapping and not saying things I actually wanted to say, you know, because I'm still working on articulating myself better. You know, I'm a very, and I mean very intelligent individual, but when it comes to like explaining myself or you know, or trying to tell a story, I don't know, or maybe I have a speech, what do they call it again? Anyways, that's got my polo shirt because they say I'm on my high horse. I'm joking. Today I'm just gonna be bringing you guys in and letting you know who is this girl, who am I, you know. Yeah, so my stalkers, my haters who be watching, you know, can also go and ask themselves, who am I, you know, and to also answer the question that they've always had, that who is she, like who is she, who does she think she is? Let me tell you who I think I don't think, not who I think I am, who I know I am, who I actually am. But yeah, there's a perception of people, of how people see you and who you are to people, you know, and then there's a perception that you have about yourself, and that should be the one that matters. And that's just that. Yes, we human beings and we should what do they say again? We humans, we should work together, we need each other, you know. That's why the 7 billion of us in this ball that's spinning in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, anyways, as I said in my first video where I was just a mess, my name is Kutlwano Blue Diamond. Okay, my name was, okay, let's get that straight. I was born Kutlwano Blue Diamond, get that right. Yeah, Blue Diamond Mia, M-I-Y-A, not M-I-A. I was born on the 24th of December 2003. If you into star signs and whatever, you already know I'm a Capricorn. If you don't give a F, I don't give a F. Okay, anyways, yeah. And I'm the angel of the Capricorns, because you know the January ones, they dead, and then us, the December ones, we the, you know, yeah. You know how they always say the June Geminis and the May Geminis, they're not the same. It's the same with every sign, you know. Anyways, I'm not here to teach about astrology and numerology and all of that, but I'm into that. I don't know if I want to explain this tattoo so bad. Obviously, if you go look it up, they're gonna say, oh, it means balance. It means, sometimes they say it means abundance or prosperity or wealth. Let me go into depth, because oh my god, girl, why would you put like 888 on your neck? Like, right, like, this is the first thing that people notice when they look at me, not my eyes, not my smile, this, for me, this, yeah, it means abundance. It means abundance. 8 in numerology is the number of money, prosperity, but also it's the number of karma. Yeah, I'm ruled by the planet Saturn. So anything that I do that's wrong, it's gonna come back tenfold. Okay, until I make things right, this, that, and the third. So 8 is a number of abundance. It's a number of karma. Yeah, it's also a number of like stability and balance, and so yeah, it means a lot of things. It means a lot. Anyways, as I said, this video is about letting you guys in. And thank you to my new subs. Oh my god, I love you guys so much. So yeah, I was born and bred in Katlehong, the East Rand. But then I lived the whole of South Africa. But I was born there and I grew up there, but not my entire, childhood and teenhood, and yeah. Before I even get to explaining why I named myself Ooh, I'm a chosen one. I'm a called one, and I think, what do they say? We all called, but few are chosen. I'm a called one. I'm a chosen one. I'm a seer. I'm an empath. I'm a sapiosexual. I'm a truth speaker. As I said, I'm the black sheep of the family, but the black sheep of the family is always the goat, Boogie. Don't get it twisted. I'm an artist, and when you do art, you're an artist. Whether you do poetry, painting, you're an artist. Me, I do a lot. Okay. Well, I haven't really put my talent or my artistry into, how can I put it? Well, I have, but not really on like a big scale way, And one would say, then why would you say you a songwriter if you've never really written a song for someone that's big? Like, I know how to write a song, so that makes me a songwriter. Whatever you, okay? And that's just that. So when it comes to me being an artist, I'm a singer, okay? And I've had so many people tell me, oh, no, you don't know how to sing, or you need to get a vocal coach or whatever. Even Beyonce is a vocal coach, so I'll do that when I have money, whatever, But my type of singing and my type of voice is not for everyone, I'm not trying to compare myself with the greats, oh my god, but my voice is like your Tracy Chapman. It's different, okay? It's different. And most people, when they hear me sing, they're like, girl, no. But I know how to sing, and there are some people who have told me that I know how to sing. But anyways, I'm a singer, songwriter. I don't say I'm a rapper anymore. I'm a poet. Everyone is a rapper now. I know how to spit bars. I know how to write bars, but I'm more of a poet, and that's how me being a rapper started, because I started by writing poetry, and then I'm a stylist. If you want a stylist, and unqualified stylist. I style myself. I take nothing and turn it into something and make people gag. Boogie. Okay, clock that. I'm also a designer. I can make an outfit from scratch. Don't play with her. Ask my dad. He will tell you. I used to take my old clothes and cut them and make something new, and he would be so shocked. And I didn't watch maybe TV shows where they show people making clothes from scratch and whatever. No, it's just art is in me. Art is just in me. Yeah, it's embedded in my soul. And then yeah, I'm just a deep person, man. I'm not one for small talk, but I mean, not everyone is deep, and I haven't found my people. I haven't found my soul tribe. People who want to talk about the things I want to talk about. People who kind of think similar as me. So I just find myself where I really don't feel comfortable, but I just have to pretend like I am comfortable and have small talks and whatever. What else? Oh yeah, she got a big aura. I just wrote big aura here. I have a very big aura. Okay. Well, to me, I'm the prettiest person alive. Except my crush. I think my crush is more beautiful than me, but anyways. But to other people, obviously, there's always someone better. When it comes to looks, drip, thinking, whatever. There's always someone better. Like 7 billion people. Come on. But I have a big aura. That's one thing I feel like. And the a lot of people, everyone has an aura. Okay? But I have a big aura that people who are prettier than me get intimidated by me. People who have more than me get intimidated by me. People who are way smarter than me get intimidated by me. But yeah, I'm that girl. When she enters, who is she? I if you see me and we haven't spoken, we've never spent time together, you don't know me, and you just see me and you give me like a nasty look or whatever, because I don't know if people be mad, or a whole stranger would look at me and just be mad, and I'm like, do you know me from something? Did I do something to someone that you know? Or but no, it's not that. It's the aura, it's the light that I carry. It irritates demons. So, but then there's some people, it just becomes love at first sight. Like, they see me, oh my god, hi, oh, you look good, oh, who are you? That's how that person doesn't carry any negative energy, or I don't think anyone should be intimidated by anyone. We're all great in our own way. I find everyone so beautiful, and we all different for a reason. We all bring something, like, to this earth. I feel like that's why there are billions and billions of people on earth, because we need the versatility, and you know how different we are, our personalities, and that's why we have all the things that we have, like art and all the other things that we created. You know, it took someone being different in terms of their thoughts, how they view life, the world. And so it is human nature to kind of doubt yourself sometimes or be intimidated or whatever, but take it from me, you shouldn't. Hey, you really shouldn't. Ew, you really shouldn't. I, I used to care. Hey, I used to care. What do people think of me? What are people gonna say? But I don't anymore. I don't. I really don't. Oh, you have to be perfect all the time. You see, even now, I could have done what I'm doing right now a long time ago, but I had to sit down with myself and just remove this spirit of procrastination. You know, like, it's human nature. You are gonna procrastinate. Even when you've now tapped into your higher self, and you've gained your confidence, you know who you are, you still gonna sometimes here, and we human, but don't stay in that energy, you know. So I was like, low quality or not, whether they watch or not, whether they understand me, whether they hear me, it doesn't matter. Just say what you want to say and just post it. Who cares? And just go on about it. And then I go on about my day after I just post this. You know, what could possibly go wrong? What could happen, you know? So yeah, that's just me in a nutshell. And then I want to get into my name. I've changed 1, 2, 3, 4. I've changed my name about like 4 times before I had to actually finally find my name, you know. I watched the video like 3 years ago of a very wise man and also an MC. His name is KSI. Yeah. And he was just talking about how important a name is, you know, and how excuse me, and how your name is you. You know, your name is you. Like when a person out there is talking to someone and they're like, yeah, if they don't know your name, they're gonna be like, oh, that girl with like a frinkle on her face with like the 888 tattoo. And but if they know your name, well, people still call me Blue, but anyways, now I shouldn't respond because that's not my name anymore, you know. And it's the fact that you want to call me Blue. Say the whole thing or don't say it at all. It's either you want to say Blue Diamond or you just keep quiet, like And then it was my schoolmates. I don't know if they did on purpose or they just, you know. But to me, I took it as they're just playing around, or I don't. Some of them did want to get me mad and to react or retaliate or whatever. I didn't really care because I knew I was gonna change my name anyways. Because there's so many people who their AKAs are now Blue. Yeah, I'm Blue. I'm Blue. I'm Blue. Okay. Okay. I don't listen. There's someone probably out there. Their name is Ooh. You know. Maybe their parents gave them the name, or they named themselves just like me, you know. I don't know, but I feel like it's very unique, it's very different, it aligns with me, you know. And the type of person that I am, and I be talking, and but when I get on this camera, it's like there's someone in this room and it's just me. Ugh. Anyway, so my schoolmates would be like, oh, Blue Ivy, Blue Moon, Black Diamond, and then there would be others who were so mad that, why are you using your middle name? Why can't you use your first name? Boogie, don't get mad at me that your mother gave you the name that they gave you. I didn't use my first name because, like, my dad gave me my first name. And yeah, that's a story for another day. So, and then my mom gave me my second name. Long story short, because people always ask me, Blue Diamond, but why Blue Diamond? You know? And then I had to ask her because it was a question that I was being asked again and again and again, especially by my teachers. It was like, I asked my mom and then she explained. But then, okay, so she named me Blue Diamond because she was obsessed with the movie Titanic, and when she was pregnant, my dad took her to go watch the movie Titanic. But you could have named me Rose or Ocean or, okay, not Titanic, you know, but like Rose, Ocean, you know. She chose Blue Diamond, the diamond that the main character didn't want. Wait. Does that mean not me having a realization on camera? Does that mean they don't want me? No, but they found it. And now it's called. Hey, some say Titanic was a real story. Some say it was not. This, that, and the third. The ship did exist, but you know, was it? Did it happen? I don't know. I did do my research, and you know, I'm not saying Google lies, but not everything on the internet is the truth, child. But anyways, yeah. So that's how the name came about. But I know there's a lot of blues and there's a lot of diamonds, you know. And there is this other DJ from America. Her name is like Blue Diamond. I don't know if it's her actual name. Doesn't matter. She's Blue Diamond. So no, I wanted something different, and I wanted something that actually, because Blue Diamond is, that's what my mom saw me as, I guess, or you know, that's her name. I wanted my name, something that's gonna resonate with me, you know. So ooh definitely does. So I identify myself as water. Oh, so ooh is, don't go to Google and ask how it's pronounced, because I know someone was like, so girl, you saying you can't pronounce your name? Whoa, what are you saying? I'm pronouncing it in English, not in French. Ooh means water in French. And I didn't want to go by water. My name is Water. I wanted people to ask, what is ooh? What, you know? And what do they call it when, you know, when people go like, I'm so and so, da 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 da. What is that? What do we call that? Is it like an introduction, or I know there should be a name for it, where a person says their name and then they say something after that, like they praising themselves or whatever. So I always say I'm ooh, the artist, the foreigner amongst the masses. And it kind of gels because O as water, but you know, I chose a different language instead of like water or my language, Métis. So yeah. Okay. I identify with water because I feel like water has no gender. Water has no color. No, I am black. Don't get it twisted. Okay. It took a lot of DNA to create this human, but I'm black. But water has no gender. Water has no color, you know. And but if you were to pick a color for water, I think everyone would be like blue and blue, you know. Um, Water's everywhere. I think they say 70% of Earth is water. I don't know. I failed science, child. I don't know. And also the body, you know, 70% of the body is water. Water's just everywhere. Okay. If you do science, you know the sky is blue because in this ball that we in, there's a firmament, and outside of that firmament there's water. So if you know, you know. If you know, you know that. Now I'm getting into conspiracies, but yeah, as above, so below. The space is under the oceans and that. But yeah, so and your first Earth, you know, is your mother's womb, and you stay in water for like 9 months, you know. So I feel like everything begins with me, you know. It's deep. It's deep. I feel like I'm not really explaining it the way I want to because again, my problem with articulating myself and stuff. But yeah, so because I don't see gender, I don't see color, you know, and not everyone is like that. And I feel like it's 2025. Who cares at this point, you know? Because if I could, I would save the world and don't see color, don't see gender, don't see that. Okay, no, maybe we kind of should see gender, whatever. I don't know. Yeah, and water has no gender, meaning um I'm both, we all masculine and feminine, but I love to tap into both, and you know, that's another video on its own. I'm a shapeshifter, you know, okay? I'm just a soul having a human experience, you know, and whatever I want to do to this body, I'm gonna do, you know. Whether I regret it later or not, I don't actually regret anything that I've done so far, especially when it comes to my tattoos or whatever, because people be so judgmental, like, oh my god, where you gonna get a job? Where I'm gonna be working soon? Thank you. You know. Why those type of tattoos? Oh my god. Whatever. Like, just do what you want, what makes you happy, and you know. And I get so annoyed when people say, oh my god, you have a lot of tattoos. I feel like I don't have a tattoo at all. And I know people are like, they become addictive. No. I know a person that got a tattoo 8 years ago and they still have that one tattoo. So everything starts here. It depends on your mindset. Nothing. If you have an addictive personality, you're just gonna be addicted to that thing, you know. I could stop here and be like, but no, oh oh I'm still an empty canvas. Okay, so go tell other people that, oh, you have a lot of tattoos. Not me, Pookie. So yeah, that's just me in a nutshell. Girl, in a nutshell, you told the whole thing. No, trust me. But yeah, that's me. That's just me. So who are you? Who are you? You know? I hate the quality of this phone. If you could see how blue these things are, color coordination and shit, you know? Sometimes, not even sometimes, all the time. Okay, now Boogie, I just be renting, okay? If you see my video and you read the title, the video is just not gonna be about that title. It's just gonna be about anything that comes in my brain at the moment, you know? Not even sometimes, but all the time. An outfit, this is my opinion though. An outfit is always made by color coordination. If you get the colors wrong, this is my opinion as an artist, as a stylist, as a designer. I know there's so many people that are gonna watch this video. They're like, girl. Anyways, if you get the colors wrong, you got the whole thing wrong. I don't care what you're wearing. If you get the colors wrong, you got it wrong. You just got it wrong. And that's just me. But yeah, guys. Who are you? Who are you? Like, take time to forget what people told you are. Like, you know, me, I'm that kid. You know, when they talk about celebrity, it's like, yeah, that one is gonna tell the secrets of the he or she is gonna expose the family secret. I'm her. I'm that child, you know. Oh, and my pronouns are her, they, them, but I heard it's they, them, but I add the her because I think we should all come to terms, especially people like me. We should all come to terms with the fact that not everyone is. I hate using the word woke. Like, no. I'd rather say awakened. Not. Anyways, not everyone is, and some people never will. Okay, you know. So when people get offended that they're getting their pronouns wrong, it's like, who died and came back and said this is your planet, and you're not gonna die, okay? They seeing that vessel and it's giving her, so you her, so what? Like, and this is not to offend my community or, you know, the other community, I don't know. But yeah, so I don't I, I just want peace in life, you know. I just want peace. I'm not a confrontational person. Whether you get my name wrong, whether you get my pronouns wrong, so what? Like, you know, as long as no one dies or no one is hurt, me, I'm just fine with anything, you know. And yeah, what else? When it comes to my beliefs, yeah, I believe in God, but not the Christianity God, you know, the God that created the universe, you know, not a man that's sitting somewhere on a throne or whatever. So yeah, I also do believe in my ancestors because I feel like people forget that, especially those people that, oh my God, you worship ancestors. When Jesus was a living man and he died, and you know, people, is that not an ancestor? Am I wrong? Anyways, what else? What else? What else? I feel like there's something that I wanted to say and I forgot. And then black people are gonna be like, yeah, you were gonna lie. You were gonna lie. But yeah, just stay true to yourself, you know, and it takes time to really know who you are and like find yourself when there's a lot of outside noise and the internet. This is who you should be, this is how you should look like, which, you know. But I feel like slowly but surely we're getting to a point where people really don't care and they just, okay, not all of us, um everyone kind of looks the same, especially those people that be doing surgeries and whatever, this, that, and the third. And everybody wants to dress the same, you know, those like, okay, let me not say it. Let me not say it because I also use it sometimes. Let me not say it. But yeah, find you. Like, who are you? What makes you happy? What makes you sad? What makes you, you know, like what makes you authentic? What do you want to contribute into this world? Like, what do you love doing? What, yeah, and for you to be able to find self, you need to quiet the outside noise and maybe sometimes isolate yourself from everyone that's around you, family, friends, lovers, whatever, and just be with self, stay with self. And you know, trust me, when they say misery loves company, that's a real thing, you know. And I feel like it just makes sense to say it is hard to find who you are. And yeah, you can still find yourself by interacting with other people, because I feel like we all teach each other things about one another, you know. People have taught me that I don't have patience. People have taught me that I'm too nice, you know, and I should be assertive sometimes. I should put up boundaries and things like that. But I don't really think there's anyone that could like teach you who you really are. And you know, but yeah, oh, this is what I wanted to say. If I was an animal, I'd be a dolphin because I'm super intelligent, you know. I don't I don't have to sound like it. I don't have to look like it, but I know I am, and that's just that. And I'm very nice. I'm too nice. No, actually, I'm not nice anymore. I'm in my villain era now. Um, what else? I love people, but as much as I said, I haven't found my soul tribe. So I don't. A lot of people don't like me, and for whatever reasons they have. And I love water. Love water. Like a part of me does wish I was a water sign. You, to my earth signs, don't disown me. I'm a Cap. Like, yo, my sun is Capricorn, my moon is Capricorn, my rising is Capricorn. So I, I'm a Capricorn. Okay, I'm a full on Capricorn. Yeah. If I was a song, I would be Rose Gold by Shekinah. If I was a color, I'd be pink. I'd be pink. Pink is pretty. Pink is for everyone. You know, real men wear pink. You know, yeah, yeah. So that's just me. That is just me. Oh, and yeah, I'm so homosexual. I'm so homosexual. Don't get it twisted. You know, I be having a lot of girls talking about, oh no, you lying. You've never dated a guy. Girl, show me him. Where where is he? Who is he? Cause you know, But I have kissed a guy, and I was only 11, and my friends made me do it, and I still think back to it and I cringe, and I feel like I just want to puke, you know. But yeah, yeah. I found out I was homosexual at 11. My half sister came out on my behalf. But yeah, that's just me, myself, and I. So, who are you? Who are you? Besides, outside of your friend group, your family members, and everything that you were taught as a child, and everything that you've consumed outside, who are you?